Hey guys, sorry, I was trying to fix this real quick. So, okay, and share it out. Share it out, guys. If you hear humming, it is my computer. This thing is driving me insane. So I am gonna probably have to put my laptop in the shop. Just my luck. And you guys know I don't like that. All right. Waiting on you guys and see how you guys are doing. So, hey everybody. Wait here a few minutes and see who shows up. If you guys don't know, I posted a video if you guys want to watch it. I had a big haul from Lowe's and to finish up the high tunnel for the electric and the water. But I wanted to come on here and see how you guys are doing. And remember, guys, please say a prayer for Sherry and Ricky Vlogs. Oh, okay. You on vacation? Yeah, I seen it. I commented. I appreciate it. Johnny, I got the high tunnel done. I started to say something about the poles, but I didn't. I appreciate it. Sit here and wait a few minutes. Y'all, I'm tired. Long dog, hello. How you doing? Give you a minute. All right. Your girl is tired. You probably can tell I'm tired. And if you don't mind, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. And remember, guys, when you taking after you get off the live, if you can, go back and comment and on the video. That helps the algorithm of YouTube. I know I have a lot of computer crap going on. You just shut it down. Yeah, I done another video I loaded it today to kind of answer some of the questions that I got from you and some other people's questions. And I hope that kind of helped. You had to shut it down. Yeah, I'm having computer issues. The humming you're hearing is kind of every once in a while you might hear it get louder, and I'm very, very sorry. I'm just gonna wind up having to put this thing in the shop because when you try to order some parts for your computer, the way things are right now, a lot of people don't have stuff in stock. And I'm hoping I don't have to buy another computer. Now, my video, and I do it on the GoPro, and it does pretty good. It's just when I go live, you hear this humming, and I'm sorry. But if you guys don't mind, please keep sharing Ricky Vlogs in your prayers. She's really needing it. And we have another family member, Debbie. She needs prayers too, guys. She thinks she may have broke her foot or toe. I think it's the fan, but I'm not for sure. It keeps, every once in a while it acts like something's trying to kick in, which I think is the fan motor. I'm not sure. But it's an MSI computer, laptop. And be my luck. I might just break down and have to get another laptop. Or go desktop. But I wanted to get on here and chat with you guys because next week I will be having my grandbabies, and I won't be on live. You may hear Hubby coughing in the background. I got the door open. He's not feeling too good. We don't know what's going on, and trying to get a doctor's appointment at the VA, you know how that is. It's a little rough. But I'm not sure where everybody is, but it's okay. And now, Long Dog. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is, but I may take it to the shop and see if they can fix it. Than me taking in having to get a new computer because I really don't want to have to get a new one. I know sometimes parts go out on computers, and I'm like, the fan is just driving me insane with this noise. But when on my computer, it has a cooling button that, where the fan's supposed to kick in. It don't kick in. Yeah, it's it's the fan. That's the reason let me kind of back up a little bit. So maybe that way, it won't be as loud. Because if I get closer, you'll be able to hear it. But yeah, computer issues. I hate. Now, I have seen where some videos how to replace the fan, and I'm like, I'm not computer part savvy. I mean, I probably could do it, but when it comes to computers, I don't want to touch something and mess that up. Because that's a little more delicate to me. You mean the high tunnel? You call it a high tower. I really love the high tunnel. Um, hey Brian, how you doing? Um, I love the high tunnel because I feel like personally I can grow more food in there without the sun burning my plants, and it's cooler inside the high tunnel than it is outside in the actual sun. I mean, I was very surprised um, how much cooler it is. Yeah, because it's a lot of little dinky stuff in there. Yeah, I'm just going to pay somebody to do the work on my laptop because I'm to a point right now to where, you know, I can do stuff, but when it comes to this, I don't know. I'm not um, a person that can go in there and handle that. But Brian, how you doing? Hope the weather is better down there where you're at, or up there where you're at. I know it's been extremely hot. You guys, we worked in one day there was 108 for heat index. I think one day we had 115. Um, we were having to take several breaks. Yeah, I mean, if it was something simple, I'd do it, but I don't think so. But laptops out of my cup of tea, I guess you could say. I was gonna bring these plants over here and show you guys. You guys know I started some of my plants inside, and so that way when I got the high tunnel set up and my bed's ready, I could grab these and take them out there. Oh man, one dog I know. These temperatures this year, okay, for here, which I know a lot of people are having to deal with the heat. Oh God, I mean, the temperatures this year seem like they have really been a lot hotter than usual. I imagine so, Brian. I really do. It's crazy. I mean, if you notice, there was a lot of flooding going on in Kentucky, and a lot of those homes and stuff, and a lot of people lost their lives because of flooding. Yeah. I mean, you could basically some of the video you guys didn't see we took out, um, but I did get on that 10-foot ladder, and I'm gonna tell you, the higher I got, the hotter it got. It seemed like, um, but when we was taking out there working on a high tunnel, it, the garden fabric being black, it was putting off the heat, and it seemed like we were getting more heat. And I mean, we had to take several breaks. There are a few times I got lightheaded, my son got lightheaded, and we had to basically go in. You live 6 hours from Kentucky. Well, Kentucky, when I seen that on the news, I was like, oh man. I mean, they lost a lot, and a lot of people lost their lives. I mean, they were pounded with a lot of rain. Yeah, he took and he was burning up, okay, big time, and there are a few times he'd take his hat off, took his shirt off, that and several times he had a wet rag on his head with the hat on, and he did have the shades on. But I'm gonna tell you, if I had to do it all over again, I'd have waited till fall or winter and put that up. I think prefer to deal with the snow than the heat, cause the heat was awful, really awful. But would I build another high tunnel? Yes. If I had more space, would I put up another one? Yes. Would I do it right now? No, because my body needs to recuperate. At I mean, I did get frustrated there a few times. It wasn't nothing to do with the high tunnel. It was me and the our DeWalt. It was so hot till the DeWalt battery out there. It just didn't want to go. Oh, well, Lone Dog, I'm praying for your dad. It's like, I don't know, this year the to do with the heat has been just really crazy. Yeah, Brian, we got sunburn. My son was sunburned. But I put some aloe on him, and I told him to put the sunscreen on. He didn't. Yeah. Well, I don't know what it is. It's like this weather. It was like somebody flipped a switch, and we just had a heater on. I mean, it's and at night it seemed like it took forever for the temperatures to even cool down a little bit. And we were trying to work out there some at night, and I got ate up by mosquitoes. Okay, um, usually they come through and spray for mosquitoes here in town, and for some reason, there for 4 days they didn't spray for mosquitoes. Okay, I'm like, they making us all pay for it, so why ain't they doing it? And I tried everything to keep the mosquitoes off of me and off my son, and I'm gonna tell you, those mosquitoes were awful. But now you can go out there, there's not a mosquito one. It's like they all died or something. Wow. Well, I know it was hot. I mean, I don't mind being outside working, but we tried getting out there by 7 o'clock in the morning and working. And it was like, it was still hot. It was. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that it's really unusual how this weather is acting here lately. And a lot of people needing rain. And there for this past week, we were kind of getting some, late afternoon showers, and then it would stop. The clouds would get really dark, the wind would pick up, and then all of a sudden that sun come back out. And I was like, it wasn't even enough to really even say it rained. And which we got some rain today, thank goodness, because we needed it. But it was thundering and lightning, and I thought it was going to be really bad. It got dark, and then all of a sudden it just went away. I mean, it was weird. It's not like it usually is. But I think we're going to wind up having a early winter, is what I'm thinking, because it seemed like it got so hot so quick. It was like we went from fall. It's like skipping fall and hop into uh, summer. It was like winter to summer, and I think that's one reason my apple tree and my peach tree, they didn't really know what to do, you know. And with these extreme hot temperatures, I think that's one reason we didn't get any apples or peaches out there. Yeah. But it was really weird. We were out there working, and it was raining on us. I know it there are a few times I'd have to wipe off the GoPro, the camera, because I was thinking maybe it had raindrops on it, but it was like it just wasn't right. I have no idea. I know it puts on blooms, and I just don't understand how come it's not. Since I've gotten them, I have not gotten any fruit whatsoever. And the guy on the other side of my neighbors here, he has an apple tree, and his apple tree is loaded down. So I'm like, why? What's wrong with mine? I mean, if I have to get another apple tree and another peach tree in the backyard, I'll put it over here on this side, and maybe it might do something then. But he has one apple tree. That's it. And his is loaded. But I think his last year didn't make anything, but this year it did. So I don't know. Because, I mean, it had the blooms. It looked so pretty. And I know the bees pollinated it, but there's nothing whatsoever on it. I think there was one spot I seen like a little seed, and I'm thinking, Where's the fruit? Oh, I hope these here ain't gonna take no 8 years because I'm wanting some fruit. And since I have the high tunnel now, I'm gonna get me some lemon trees, and I'm gonna grow my pineapple again. I want to get my pineapple started. Wow. Well, because I love pineapple. I used to be allergic to it, but I guess I outgrew it or something. But see, hubby was wanting apples, and he says, "Is there any apples?" I said, "Honey, ain't no apple born on that tree yet." I might try it, but I don't know. I kind of want to see how it does in the high tunnel. It'll be in a pot, but I just kind of want to see how it does. But um, let me show you these tomatoes and squash. I think it's squash. I'll check it. Hold on, and show you. So if you hear about beep 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 humming, that's that computer. Sorry about that. All right. The red habaneros that I got from Catfish Redneck, they're up, and the Gurney's hybrid sweet cucumbers, OS cucumbers, and then I have forest squash. Four, blah. They're four squash. They're the black magic. I might try it. I don't know. But and then my house celebrity um, tomatoes are right here. And let's see what is this one. The winter squash, the butternut, and my house dia squash. These are the dia squash. All four of those came up. So you kind of see, I know they ready to be put in the ground. The tomatoes are putting on another set of the true leaves. So I'll be planting before long. Let me stick these back over here. Back. Yes, I have them on the lights, but I'm cutting the lights off tonight. I did start them on the heat mat because I wanted to make sure they germinated good. But I'm trying to think what that was called. I have three other seeds that are coming up on the other tray. I have some that didn't do anything, and I kind of figured they wouldn't do anything. But I do have some. The heads of lettuce, they're sprouting, so they look really good. They're about this tall. Um, but all that stuff will be transplanted into the high tunnel. Yes, I'm going to be putting the beds in, but I got to do my electric first. Hope you guys enjoyed that video that I did just posted earlier. Yes, and I'm also going to plant some radishes, and I'm also going to be planting some carrots. And I don't think I'm going to be doing any cabbage. I might be doing some broccoli and cauliflower, and I may try some Brussels sprouts. I don't know. We shall see. But my grandbabies is going to help me do some planting in there. I do not put my grandbabies on YouTube. So now I do video and post them on Facebook for their mom and dad to see them what they've been doing. Yeah, that's true. Now, I found out that I have I thought it's weeds out there growing in the yard, okay? But it's not a weed. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It starts with a P, Pacatine, Pekin, whatever it's called. But they say it's really high in nutrients, and they said that there's two types that grow. One that has it's a green leaf with the red in the center. That one is very poisonous. And they say the one with the solid green leaf, it is okay. But they say it puts off a flower and it reseeds. And that's where my my greenhouse used to be over here. And I'm like, I didn't plant it. I had never in my life seen it before. And I thought it was just weeds. I was going to kill it. But I got to looking online, and it said it was high in vitamins, high in nutrients, very high. Said that you can pickle it, you can put it in salads, you can saute it in stir fries and soups. And I'm like, what? Let me see the name of this so I can tell you guys to make sure. Because I took and I saved it. What the name of it is. Let's see. Let me cut that off. Okay. I don't know how you get to where you watch, where when you save your videos to watch for later. I can't remember. Yeah. Well, my husband, he likes iceberg lettuce, so I'm trying. Now, I am planting cucumbers. Okay. You guys know, I'm wanting cucumbers. I love cucumbers. I love carrots, radishes, fresh lettuce, fresh spinach, and greens. You name it, I'll eat it. Me personally, I'm more of a vegetable eater. Now, I do eat meat, but if I only had to eat vegetables, I would eat vegetables. Now, my husband, no, he's a meat eater. That's all. He got to have meat. He loves his meat. I'm using my deck the halls book, but it's gonna be a lot of food in there for sure. And yes, there will be some heat in there, guys. And when it comes to the high tunnel, you do have to winterize it. There are a few things that you have to do. I'll show you guys when I get ready to do it. Yep. Long dog, you need you one of them high tunnels. You can take and get the extra bracing that the V-bar, as they call it, for every one of your braces. That way, whenever you have some very, very high winds, it's not going to go anywhere. And those things they ain't moving. Okay, today we had some very high winds that came through here. I thought, we was going to wind up having a tornado or something, the way it was acting. That high tunnel, it didn't even move. Okay, and the trees out there I thought was going to break, but they didn't, because they were just bending over. But I was surprised that it didn't do anything. I'm like, nothing. Nah, once you put it in the wiggle wire track, that plastic, it ain't going nowhere. We had some the other day. I think it was yesterday. I know, they said anywhere from 60-mile-an-hour winds, and it didn't go nowhere. That winds was awful, okay, and it didn't do nothing. The plastic didn't even move. So those straps that we put on top, they didn't. It did. The plastic didn't even move. Yeah, I seen it. And the video that I posted today, I kind of went over some of those questions and some of the questions that I had received um, from other people. I was getting emails and everything, so I did take and get on there and answer the questions. Now, the on the sides of the roll up, I do have the black strap. Um, all the way down. There is 6. I put them right where the poles are. Now you get extra, okay, that I can go in there and put in between what I already have if I have to. Um, when the wind's blowing and you have those hung up on the little thing, um, it don't even move, okay? It don't even shake. So those wind straps, they can really hold a lot, because you're actually taking a wood screw with a flat washer and putting it through that black strap, and you have to fold it. Okay, you fold it twice, and then you put it into the wood at the halfway at the side where the roll up is, and then you go all the way down below where the bottom of the where it rolls up, and you do that all the way down. Yeah, and see, we got it on the top And we also have it on the sides. So that way, if the wind does blow, the plastic is not going to go anywhere. And, on the um, roll up bar, there are these metal clips that you clip over the top of the poles with the plastic on it. You bring it where when you're rolling it up, the plastic is actually going in towards the high tunnel instead of going outward, because that way when the water comes off of the high tunnel, you don't have that puddling where the roll up is, and that way it just rolls off. Because I noticed a lot of people was taking and doing theirs the wrong way, and they required in the video and instructions that you roll it to where it goes towards the inside of the high tunnel, and which that was a big plus because I watched the rain just roll off of it. At least you don't have water sitting there on you plastic. Now, the bugs, okay, you can put some screen around the sides if you want to, but I'm like this. If it's a bug wanting to get inside that high tunnel, it's going to get in there one way or another. It's going to find some way in there, even if it's just when you open the door. Now, on my storm doors, Long Dog, I do have where I can raise up the windows on the storm doors, and that does help with the ventilation going this way. But when you go in the door to your left, where there's a V bar, I'm gonna have a fan hanging there on the left, and over to the right where the other V bar is, I'm gonna have it to the right. So that way the fan is kind of making a, kind of blowing the air so the heat don't be all at the top to keep it circulating. Hope you understand what I'm saying. But I've done a lot of homework before I bought this high tunnel. Um, I wanted to make sure, that's what I wanted. And from everybody that I have watched that has one, and I'm like, this is exactly what I want. So that's what I got. I can say I'm very, very pleased. And I'm going to be more happy when I'm able to go out there and say, okay, I don't have to go to the grocery store. I can go right out here and pick my own. Yep. Because, I mean, even during the wintertime, you can cut the fans on. You might have a heater in there. And that way the air is still circulating in the high tunnel. Now, I'm going to tell you, when we had the sides down and had the plastic on top, this was before we put the shade cloth on. It was extremely hot inside of that high tunnel. I had to go inside of it to take and get some of the tools out. And I'm going to tell you, Lone Dog, I was very surprised how hot it was in there. We put the shade cloth on, and it was like totally different. I mean, it was like it cooled down. Um, I was surprised, really. Um, Even my son, he walked in there and he's like, "Wow, Mom, it's not as hot in here now." And I said, "Well, let's raise the sides up and see." And I was like, "Wow, I can work in this, okay?" And it was very hot out there. And I'm like, I can work in here without having to worry about my plants being scorched from the sun. And my plants won't be drying out quick like they were. Because I was having to water, out there in the other garden several times a day, really, in the morning and late in the afternoon, because it was so hot till the soil was just, it was just drying it up. But with all that hot sun pounding on the plants, it's not really good for your plants. But one reason I got the high tunnel is so that I could grow vegetables during the wintertime. You know, I don't care if I have to hand pollinate something. I want to see if I can still grow it during the wintertime. That's the reason I'm adding the electricity. So if I have to, keep it warm in there, it's going to be warm. Um, and I'm putting in my water, line like it's supposed to be. So that way, um, I can water my plants. Yes, I do have a water barrel out there, but I just use those for my chickens. Well, you still gonna get sunshine. The plants are still gonna get, that's that light that they need, but they're not gonna get that high rays from the sun. Well, see, here when we have snow, it's very seldomly we have snow. And if we do get anything, we're lucky to get maybe 2, 3 inches at the most. Um, but other than that, we really don't get that snow. We get freezing temperatures. Now, I have seen we have gotten ice storms through here, but I'll have to watch that. But I'll make sure the high tunnel stays warm enough to where, the outside of the plastic is not going to um, freeze. Because sometimes you might as well say our um, our winters are very mild. We lucky to see snow, and when we do, people go crazy. Okay, you mention snow, and everybody runs to go get milk and light bread, which is weird, but they do. And a lot of people here they don't know how to drive on snow, and they do not know how to drive on ice. I mean, I've done it before because when I lived in Arkansas, we had a lot of snow. Okay, and yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's like a 10-degree difference um, during the summertime. Like you could be 100 out there, and they say it could be like 90 in the high tunnel, which still is better than it may be cooler than that. I got to get a thermometer for the high tunnel. Yeah, I've got to because I want to see the difference between being outside in the sun, between being into the high tunnel. So that way I can kind of give you guys an idea and show you guys what the temperature difference is. Because I mean, I could tell the difference when I went inside there, and I was like, man, you know, if my beds were already in here, my plants were already in here. Hmm. My dog, I'm fixing to report him. I reported and then I blocked. Wow. That was very rude. I pray for you. I'm also blocking them on my StreamYard too, so sorry about that, long dog. You know how it is. Some people just like to, hide behind the computer and come in and talk inappropriate. And on here, I don't do that. We have a good time. I know, right? But I'm like this though. Um, yeah, I mean, people come in and they can come up with these weird names, and they can try to see if they're gonna bother you. You're not bothering me, but I'm not gonna allow that type of language up in here. Because I mean, I consider this a family Christian channel, and I'd like my channel to be clean. Yeah, sometimes might be a little word here and there that might come out that's inappropriate, might say an ugly word, but I try my best to make sure that the channel is clean. I want everybody to come in and have a good time, you know, not to come in here and let people um, talk inappropriate. But you know how it is. We, no matter how you try to, keep trolls away, they're always going to come in and say something inappropriate. And that's the reason we have the block button. No matter how many times you tell people, we don't like that in the chat, would you please stop? They're still going to keep it up unless you report and then just block. But YouTube is getting a little bit better on they will block, and some they're talking about taking channels down that are coming in trolling channels, and they said on there to, if you have that problem, make sure that you report first and then block. So that's what I did. That's true. That's what they really need to do. A lot of people were channels are telling people, telling YouTube that if they would start blocking these IP addresses, where these people are, you might have less trolls on here. Yeah, but you know how it is. I'm like this. I pray for them. I mean, if they can hide behind a computer, and say what they're going to say, say something inappropriate like that, call me the B word, um, then, you know, I know I'm not a B. So I'm a human being, and I like to be treated with respect, just like I'm treating everybody else with respect. So, And we got 3 people watching, but only Lone Dog is commenting. So where is everybody? But now Lone Dog, they do have irrigation and all that other stuff on there. Well, see, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything yet, but there is a company, okay? They're trying to fix it to where YouTubers can take and click a certain thing and they can find out who that actual person is, especially when they threaten someone. Yeah. And nowadays you have to be extra careful at certain things that you open up in your emails and stuff because they do try to get your info. Now, I'm going to tell you on my Facebook, okay, I had an email saying that someone was using my name and using my picture. So I went and I checked and I typed in and searched my name, and there was an actual another person using my name, my picture, and Facebook was asking me, was that me? No, it was not me. So be careful. Sometimes if you have a Facebook, a main Facebook, make sure you put it in private, or they have to request. They can't just get into your Facebook and look at it. Yeah, true. But YouTube is a platform to where content creators um, like to get on and share their content, and you would actually think that YouTube would have some type of way of finding out who they are. I mean, I understand that a lot of channels have the problem with trolls, um, but you would think somehow when you block, it automatically keeps them from coming back in. Yep, true. Because I mean, if you notice, a lot of YouTubers, um, they have had a lot of crazy crap go on. That's the reason you do not put your personal information out on YouTube. Do not put your home address on here. Um, if you are a content creator, get a post office box. I know I need a post office box. Um, but when I had one before, I was just paying for a box that I didn't even need. But if it's some of my subscribers and they want my address, I give it to them. Or if it's been on here for a very long time, they already know my address. Yeah, because I mean, the algorithm rhythm thingamajig, they know what state they're coming through. They know it's in the United States. Why can't they pinpoint their location? You know? Yeah, that's true. Very true. But I know I had some other YouTube channels message me, and they were like, "Are you being spammed with a lot of links when people commenting? Um, are they coming up in your messages?" I said, "Yes." I says, "But I have it fixed to where certain words get blocked before, it has to go through my approval before it actually posts on YouTube. The reason is because some of these sites, they're nudity, okay, and they wanting people to click on them, and sometimes they are in a different language, and sometimes I translate on Google and have it translate, and I'm like, no, and I report it, but sometimes you have to be very, very careful. Do not click on any kind of links that say you lone dog, say you where you made a comment on one of my videos, and someone comes in and tries to talk to you and they put a link and want you to go check it out. Don't do it, because now if you're on another channel and they don't have certain words in their block list, then it will show and you can click on it, but don't click on it. That's the reason YouTube creators have a place where we can go and we can type in certain words that are if they're inappropriate. um, they can't take in, it can't show up on that YouTube channel like mine, because I started having some people telling me they had a link. Well, I went back and checked it. So what I did is I went through and I found out some of the keywords they were using, and I took and had it where it would be blocked. So that way, anybody makes a comment on my channel, you know, you do not have to worry about seeing some kind of link or somebody saying anything inappropriate to you, because that will go to my um, blocked area where I have to approve the comment or not. Well, Long Dog, I done been on here for an hour and 2 minutes, and it has only been you, Jimmy Peppers, he come in, he's on vacation, and Brian. So I do not know where everybody else is. Nobody else commented. So I can only say those three were in here. Yeah, I mean, see, like Lone Dog, when I done one of my high tunnel videos, I was using supposed to be YouTube's music, okay? Well, when I put that music into my video, they gave me said it was a copyright strike. Well, it's not really a strike, it's just the monetization part would go to the other person and not me. And I'm like, wait a minute here. This is on y'all's library, and you're telling me that I can't use it. So what I did is I went back and changed the music where it was like maybe less than a minute, or it might have been a minute. And so I changed that music and redone my monetization, and it was okay. So you kind of got to be careful at some of the YouTube's music, because they pop up and tell you that something, that they have a copy claim on it. Yeah, because I mean, it is. It really is. Because I'm like this, Long Dog. you know, um, you guys know me, okay? And somebody that can go on YouTube and make another channel using my picture and saying it's me. You also have to go and look, because if you click that channel, and then if it does not come here to me with the subscribers that I have, it's not me, okay? Because I have seen two people have took and tried to say they were me, and I get a message, and I was in bed asleep at that time, okay? And I'm like, what? So I get up and I go and I find where they were talking about. And when I go in and I commented, the person's like, what? There's two of you. I said, one is the real me, and you guys know it's me. The other one is fake. You click on that person, which you used to click on the channel thing and, go to their channel, and you would actually get to see that person. But there's a lot of it going around, and a lot of people false information making false information on people, and saying that this person says this person says that. Well, you guys know I'm not into the drama. I've been busy. I don't have time. I take care of my business here at home, taking care of hubby, and staying busy. You guys see that. And when I do get on YouTube, I try my best to get on here and read comments and check people's videos out, that have posted. And I try to catch up. But I ain't got no time for no drama. Yeah. Well, see, they said it was okay to use on a monetized video. So that's what I did. And then when I appealed it and I sent them a message, and I'm like, it's on your library. It shouldn't be on the library if there's a copyright on it. Why have it in the library? Free to use. True. Because if I get on, if I get on YouTube, the only way I get on YouTube is on my laptop or my cell phone. I don't get on anything else. But you know how it is. But like I said, I pray for everybody. I even pray for the ones that don't like me. I pray for everybody that wants to start gossiping on me. I don't care. I mean, I ain't got time for it. But, if that's what you got to do to try to get you some views, y'all go for it. That's what I'm going to say. I ain't in it. Yep. Well, YouTube is talking about they were going to do some kind of verification. So when, like I have a channel, they were going to start putting in some kind of little check by channels, that people that have YouTube channels. So that way, they know that they are verified and it is that person. Now, if someone comes and tries to make a fake account, they can't, because they have to verify all of that channel's information, and there's no way they can get that information. I mean, I got mine so coded, can't nobody figure mine out. uh, I know, but we just have to take and don't give them the um, feedback that they want. We just gotta just keep going. report it and move on. I don't know if YouTube has even put me verified yet on my channel or not. I know I hadn't got the notification yet, but they're talking about doing it. I don't know if it's for just big channels or what, but they were talking about putting some kind of check. But I know if you guys don't see me next week, you guys should understand that I do have my grandbabies and I'm spending time with them. I'm going to have them for a week before they start back to school. So, true. I mean, I think that's one reason too. A lot of people hadn't been coming back to my channel is because people gossip, and I'm like this. I don't have time for it. I mean, I'm too old. I am 52, fixing to be 53, the 28th of this month, and I ain't got time for no gossip. Okay. I thank you, girl. I am going to spend every moment with my babies. They don't stay babies long. Can you guys believe I'm fixing to have, well, I have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old, fixing to be 7 granddaughters. And you guys, they are growing up on me so fast. I talk to them practically every day, but right now I can't because they're at their other grandma's house. Yeah. Well, see, I already have an editing tool. Sometimes I just post the video and I don't go over it. But here lately, I've been trying my best to kind of go through it, and I kind of delete some of it and trying to piece pieces back together. It's kind of crazy. I'd be glad to help you, Long Dog. I mean, I use Filmora, which is very easy to use, and you can edit a video there. You can take a GoPro and load your videos up and go through, and you can add your titles, you can add music, you can add effects to it. I mean, there's a lot to it that you can do. I'm still learning some of the software, but I feel like I'm getting a little bit better than what I was when I first started. Yeah. Yep. Wow, girl. Oh, man. I don't even want to think about that yet. I want to wait till my grandbabies graduate from high school and they start their college, because these girls have already done set it in their mind what they gonna be, what they gonna do, what college they going to college. Okay, they gonna be somebody. Nowadays, it pays to have a great education, and you know I just want to spend as much time I can with my grandbabies. And yes, my grandbabies will be planting in the high tunnel because they already done said what can we plant. So I have got to finish getting things set up in that high tunnel before I go get my grandbabies this weekend. Well, we're supposed to be leaving Thursday to go get them. this Thursday. So I'm going to go get my babies and enjoy every moment of it. An echo show. Cool. I bet you she loves it. Now, I'm going to go and spend some time with my mama. And my mama's doing a little bit better. So, yep, that's true, Lone Dog. Girl, I know what you mean. I feel like, I ain't no spring chicken no more. My body, it has let me know, it is a little bit more time to slow down. Because the old arthritis is kicking in on this one leg, something terrible. And it has kicked in on my hands and it hurts. So that's one reason too for that high tunnel is it's be a little easier on me to go out there and get my veggies instead of being on my hands and knees or all bent over to take and get them. uh, but I just can't wait, And I told the girls, I'll tell everybody on YouTube who planted what. So that way, everybody on here would know that the oldest grandbaby or the youngest grandbaby did it. I told them if they wanted me to, I put their name, which I have two little nicknames for them, and I will put that where they planted. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Lone Dog. I think a lot of these medicines that they have us to take, the older we get for more problems, I think those things cause more problems. Oh no. Okay, girl. Well, you stay safe and I love you. What you mean? Oh, we love you, girl, and stay safe. Well, I know for a fact that I'm getting old, okay? And my body is finally saying, girl, slow down. It's time to just take it easy. It ain't going nowhere. Take your time. But my body, I mean, I don't want to take medicines for it because if I do, ain't no telling what it's going to do to me. Um, so I'm like, maybe I need to go back and try some of these home remedies where I grow my own stuff and use that to take and make myself feel better instead of all these prescription medicines that they want to give you because are going to pay a high price doctor bill because all they want to do is pump more meds in you. I'm like, no. All right, Lone Dog, and everybody that's watching, I appreciate you guys for coming in, and I hope you guys have a blessed week. And I'm gonna try my best to kind of do some stuff out there in high tunnel. And like I told you guys, I may put it in fast mode and show y'all me putting it up there, so you guys know that I was the one did it. But I ain't gonna zoom in and let some electrician tell me you ain't doing this right. True. Because long dog, I'm gonna tell you, my feet swelled, my knees hurt, my hands hurt. Yep, I know, I know. The older we get, the more meds we have to take. We don't talk like that in here, what you might do over in your country. Um, got you. So please be nice in here. All right, Lone Dog. I'm gonna let you go before we wind up having more trolls come in. All right, guys. I love you. God bless. Stay safe. And Lone Dog, I hope you watched this last video that I posted because it kind of answers some of the questions. Yeah. All right. Oh Lord, I know what you mean. If you watched this last video I posted, my allergies have been really kicking my behind. Okay. Um, but I'll be fine. Drink me some honey and tea, and I'll be okay. All right, y'all. I love you. God bless. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.